someone told me a guy named Wolfhound to walk slowly and take a lot of pictures, and that's really what it's all about.
We are moving on and on and on.
Yeah. The weight of my pack. Ow.
My concern is my shoulder.
A shower. She needs a shower every day.
Love your TV.
It's 5 a.m. and I'm still awake. The world's been pounding at my door. Get my coffee and rub my eyes. It's a long walk home.
The rules are never turn your back on a bear. If you see a bear coming towards you, back up slowly.
When the sky falls.
I need to make a bird log.
When the sky falls. When it falls.
If it starts to paw at you, throw non-food objects at it, like rocks.
Grab your boots and call me.
If it starts attacking you aggressively, then just go to town, man. Anything you can find.
Here we go.
I guess it's what, Thursday? 3 o'clock. Finally getting on the trail. This is definitely the longest trip I've ever hiked, biked, ran, or walked.
I've done a car camping trip overnight, and it rained the whole time.
This is a little bit shorter than my longest trip that I've taken.
I got a significant amount of weight on my back. My back is already starting to hurt. We got 35 miles to go, and I walked about 100, 200 yards.
My expectation is to really push myself, have a good workout, and when we get to our campsite, to really feel good about the effort, you know, we put into making it through day one.
We're hiking parallel to the Appalachian Trail. Hopefully we'll stay out of the real hikers' ways.
I really wanted to have a real interesting plot, real interesting things happen, great shots, you know, whatever is interesting. And at this point, I just want to make it through the trip.
When the sky falls. When it falls.
You glad you came?
Yeah. It's just really hard. I'm just gonna slow my heart rate down a minute.
I carry 4 or 5.
is it. We made it.
Made it what? One day? Sorry.
Well, we hiked 10 miles today. Expecting hiking to hike 7. I'm in some serious pain. My shoulders, my back is all swollen. It's tough. It's a lot tougher than I thought.
After about a month on the trail, I think hikers are ready to take a little respite and sit and relax, take their boots off and stay a while.
Well, we're kind of unique. We're one of the few towns that the Appalachian Trail actually comes through right through the middle of town.
It's about 270 miles from the start in Springer Mountain in Georgia.
When a hiker gets here, they've been on the trail quite a while and they're really hungry and they stock up. The post office holds packages for them. And it's amazing to sit and watch them at the restaurants. They really inhale food.
Yeah! Look at Big County, what an idiot. My name is David Arns.
I'm John, I'm from Boston area. My name's Charles Drayden Hughes.
My given name is Diana.
Your identity is a trail name that you picked. Mine was Pipsissewa, which is a wildflower. It's my favorite wildflower. My wife was Trillium, that was her favorite, so we were Pipsissewa and Trillium, just a couple of wildflowers.
The rule is you get 3 different trail names and you get to turn down the first 2 and you stuck with the last one.
Opie, it's from Opelika, Alabama.
My trail name is Kickstand.
I'm still without a trail name, one of those unfortunate folks.
My trail name's Chigger.
Well, I'd show you, but it'd probably ruin the film.
I got all bit up hands and feet, and I didn't know what it was, but someone along the way told me it was Chigger's.
We've got some 1,800 miles left to go, so I'm confident I'll get something along the way that I'm happy with.
I was heading up the trail at the beginning, and there was this old guy, about 78 years old, that was wanting to pass me because I was sitting there resting on my hiking pole. Told me I needed to get my kickstand up.
And I ran up to everyone I saw for the next 4 days, going, "Is this Chigger's? Oh my God, what do I do?" So I was Chigger.
Just trying to figure out, you know, what am I going to go by? What do I want people to know me as? And you know, after a while, I'm just like, forget it. I'll just wait and see what happens on the trail. And it's a more pure way of earning your name.
It's helping out with the ladies.
So, Crash shows up at the shelter.
This is me he's talking about.
It's supposed to only hold, like, let's say, 14 people, and there's 18 people crammed onto the bunks. So there's no room, but he doesn't complain. He throws his stuff down on the ground and sets up his bed and goes to bed. At about 2 in the morning, we hear all this cussing, swearing. God, he's pulling out, what is it, Lieutenant Dan's? Bring it on! It sucks! Where he set up his bed, there's 3 leaks coming from the outside through the wall, so he's sleeping in 4 inches of water.
Because I'm psychotic.
And he's wringing out his sleeping bag and like water is gushing out. The guy sleeps in a puddle all night. Everything he owns is soaking, saturated wet. And the next night, he still camps out in the woods with everything wet. Doesn't complain.
I'm a pacifist.
Doesn't quit.
But I did 17.5 miles yesterday. I'm a stud. I'm a stud.